everyone. So this is my first check-in, I guess. I am over 24 hours post my first exosome infusion. I will be getting a set of 3 exosome infusions. And I had my first one yesterday. And so I just want to do a quick video and let you guys know. I will be adding this to a playlist that you can reference. And I did like a little intro post there that you might want to watch before watching this video. So I just want to talk about this first infusion, what happened or what didn't happen. Granted, my doctor did say we were gonna have to wait like months, like 2 months or something, to really know what's going to happen. So this is not like this is it, I guess, so I think it does take time. I don't know. This is my first time doing it, but I know she is planning, like, we're going to check in a couple months after all 3 infusions are done, and then we'll see where you're at. But I want to do these videos as I go. Eventually in a few months I will do another video, but I want to do these as well because, like I said, there's very little information from patients that have actually done this, sick patients. And so I had tons of questions and I didn't know what to expect. And so I kind of want this to help you guys out because it was scary for me because I didn't know what was going to happen. So I did not feel anything. So that's the first thing. I was really expecting something to happen as the IV was going. It was like 20 minutes long. It wasn't that long, but I was expecting something because I am such an extreme, like my body is just so sensitive to everything that I was like, I'm going to have some kind of side effect. I didn't feel a thing. I don't even think I felt the stuff going into my veins. I could see it going. I didn't feel anything. Usually you feel a little something, like a little cold, a little something. For reference, I am also on immune globulin, IVIG. I had to stop it 2 weeks prior to this infusion. But when I started doing IVIG, it's like I had all the side effects, nausea, fatigue. I still have side effects from IVIG, and I've been doing it for 3 years. So I was really expecting this to be similar. And I literally felt nothing. I even had my mom drive me to this appointment because I was really scared that I wouldn't be able to drive myself back. Literally, I felt nothing. No allergic reaction. I didn't feel hot. I didn't feel cold. I didn't feel nausea. It was like nothing, which was kind of disappointing. Like on the one hand, I didn't want to feel anything. I didn't want to feel sick. But on the other hand, it's like, well, is it doing anything? Right? And you're paying for these treatments. They're not free. And so you're just like, I got to get something. But I did not feel a thing. So the infusion itself took about 20 minutes and then they made me wait 10 more minutes. I guess just to see if anything else would happen. I had been told by a doctor at a stem cell clinic because they did not, they do stem cells, and he said, we don't do exosomes because they can cause an allergic reaction. The reason my doctor wanted exosomes and not stem cells is because they're less likely to cause reactions. And that was her reasoning behind why I wasn't having any side effects. She said, it's not a cell. It has to be a cell in order for you to react in some way to it. So I was like, all right, whatever. So luckily, like I said, I was with my mom. She drove me back home. But I probably could have driven myself to and from this appointment. So, yeah, I was like, whatever. I got home and I usually go for a walk every day, but again, I was waiting. I was like, something's got to happen, right? And I was doing fine, but I decided I'm not going to go for my walk. God forbid, I should go for my walk, and that's when, something happens. So eventually, I had the infusion around, I think like 11:45 sometime around then. By about 3:30 in the afternoon, I did start to feel really tired. And I did have a headache. The headache, I'm not sure if I can 100% say it was from that, because I've been getting headaches since I had to stop my IVIG. I've been getting headaches almost daily. And also when I was, where I was getting this done, they had the lights on. And as you know, I am very sensitive to fluorescent lighting. And so that was going to give me a headache no matter what. But I do think that the exosomes did contribute to that headache, because I started feeling tired and had that headache around the same time. So around 3:30, which was about approximately 3 hours and change after the infusion was complete. So as far as negative side effects, I think that would be it. I did lay down. I was tired, and, I was like, I guess I'll just lay down. I want to say, around that same time when I started feeling the fatigue and the headache, as you know, if you don't know, I do have a symptom playlist. I have muscle stiffness from an autoimmune illness. And the stiffness is in my rib cage and in my pelvic floor muscles. I suspect it's all over my body, but it's most severe in my rib cage and part of my pelvic floor. And I think there's some going on in my head and my neck. I want to say, I was feeling like the muscles wanted to relax, like they wanted to let go. It wasn't something that was like extreme. I have had reactions like that to the IVIG, where the muscles start twitching and they start kind of releasing, and they start reacting to the medication, but eventually they kind of go back to how they were. And so I started to feel more of a subtle kind of relaxing tightening, but it was very subtle. It still feels good in a way, because I think when your muscles have been tight for years and years, when they just even relax the slightest bit, it feels good. So that was what I started noticing. And I noticed a little bit in the pelvic floor muscles. I can't say I noticed too much from the neck up because of the headache. So I think the headache was really, messing with me a bit. But that was what I noticed. That was the only immediate thing that I noticed. I was not told that I was going to feel anything right away. Some doctors have told me, at the stem cell clinics that I talked to, they were like, yeah, you'll feel better immediately, but it doesn't last. My doctor she's like, we're going to wait a few months and then see where you're at. So she's got kind of the opposite thinking, where this is going to be a longer term thing. It's not going to happen right away. We're going to wait a few months. So I will also check in again in a few months. I actually didn't even know if I was going to be able to make these videos, because I swore that I was going to be completely incapacitated. I really had some crazy expectations from this treatment. I will tell you that much. I did not think that I was going to be able to make more videos or to really even do anything. So that's why I prepared a ton of videos prior to starting this treatment, because I wanted to make sure I had content for you guys while I was going through this thing. I do remember reading in a vlog, a random vlog from somebody online. I think she's like in the UK, and she did stem cells and exosomes, like I think in 2018 or something like that. It was a while back. And she described it as just feeling horrible for months after her treatment, after both the stem cells and the exosomes. So I was really expecting to be down and out for several months. I mean, it could still happen technically, I guess. But yeah, I was really thinking that I wouldn't even be able to make this video, right after the treatments. But I'm gonna try to keep doing it. I do have 2 more infusions left, and I will try to do like a check-in because I did do a check-in right after. I will try to do another check-in, I'll try to do a check-in right after and then a check-in 24 hours later for each one. And then, maybe every few weeks or something. But like I said, she did not tell me I would feel anything immediately. She said, we will check in with you a few months after to see where you're at. So I'm hoping that there will be, bigger things to come. But even if there isn't, I really want this to be a resource for many of you out there that are sick and that are considering this treatment, because it is very expensive. And I have not seen, besides Bartonella Babe, I have not seen anybody else that is sick with any kind of chronic condition talking about their own experience with exosomes. There are a lot of people that have done stem cells, but exosomes, I have not seen that. And I do think it's helpful, and it can save you time, it can save you money, because it may not, if it doesn't do anything for me and we have similar issues, you may just say, you know what, I'm going to save my money, or I'm just going to go and do stem cells instead. Because why do that? I wish I had someone like that, so someone to reference when it came to this treatment, because it's hard. There's really nobody out there, and it seems to be kind of a new thing. So that's what I've got. I will keep trying to check in with you guys, and let you guys know what's going on. And please give it a thumbs up. Ask questions, and yeah, let me know. All right. See you guys later.